Good evening, everybody, and Leo. Welcome into your reading for the month of January 2022, guys. This reading will be for your full January month, the month of January, and all the energies that is surrounding you or will be surrounding you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising. In that portion of time, we'll see what's going on. Take the guidance and see what you can do with your energies. Now, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo, this is a general reading. Not everything is for everybody, but take what resonates with you and, as I say, leave the rest. Let's call upon a divine guide, our angel, ancestor, a spirit guide, and my divine source into this reading for you, Leo. And let's ask for three major energies that you will have to deal with around this portion in time in the month of January 2022, Leo. Let's see. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, what do you have to tell them, my spirit? Okay, we got two cards here. Okay. And we need one more card for you, Leo. We'll see what your message, your story is. All right. Bottom of the deck says new exercise program. Okay. So they're asking you to start something new in your life in the month of January. Something new that, not just physical exercise, but something that that is healthy for you, that is good for you, right? Realization and epiphanies, adult children, new exercise program. So some of you guys will suddenly, and parental care. Okay, so there could be something with children or adult in your family life that you have been taking care of for a long time, is what I'm getting, guys. Relationship dynamic is in the reverse. So there is something that is not very harmonious with that kind of a situation. So you probably will have to change something in that story that concerns people in general in your life. That could be your family, your friends, anybody. Something new that you have to think about to to rectify something in your life, because there is a realization with regards to the parental care and relationship dynamic is in the reverse. So, what I'm getting is you could be a parent here, right? And there is something that you are all of a sudden, you are coming to some kind of epiphany about that situation in your life that concerns you and your kids, could be, or anybody in your family, and or it could be a mix of both adult and children, right? That is probably where you will have to start something new, some kind of a new program, to correct a situation where your relationship is not really in the rightful place, is what I'm getting. Okay. The first card is welcome the new. So they are saying you have to start something new and then welcome that part of the story, right? There is something that you have to welcome. Decisions, right? So this new exercise program could be new decisions that you want to take on in the month of January, that you want to start, you want to initiate over that situation, right? But you have to it could be your decisions, it could be decision of somebody else, but you have to welcome some kind of a decision in this situation, healing from the past, and move away from the old, because there could be something that could be hurting you from your past situation, Leo. right? So you have to change that whole programming, is what they are telling you, and in order to change that whole situation or the whole programming, you will have to introduce something new in your situation here. That's what I'm getting here. That will also allow you to heal from the past, because in the past there could have been a lot of mistakes that has been done, either with your parenting skills, or something with your relationship dynamic, anything that that probably have not yielded you the right result. So, and this will help you to heal from the past. So something new, that requires some new introductory program, something new, some new creativity, in order to change the whole situation that you have got entangled in your life, is what I'm getting, Leo. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, and then we'll go from there. So there is something Spirit is saying you have to welcome new in your life. Either it's a new understanding, it's a new way of thinking. It also could be that parental style, a new parental way of working with children, with kids. Something new. Welcome the new. So don't shrug from that situation, right? You have to think about that with an open mind. Please talk to me about welcome the new. You need to consider that option, or you have to take a decision. But when you take a decision, you have to also welcome the change. That's what they're saying here. And if you can do that well, that will solve a lot of problem from your past situation, where relationships have been soured. A lot of things have gone wrong, maybe with your family, with your kids, with people in your life in general. Could be anything for anyone, right? So that is something that you have to consider here. Consider changing your outlook, maybe. Right? Consider changing your outlook to that situation here, Leo. But we'll see. Please talk to me about the decision. So there is something new that you will have to work on. And when you get that new decision, you have to implement that in your life, is also the story here, right? So just because somebody is saying something or is giving you a decision, or you are taking a decision, don't shrug it off. That's what they are saying, is more what I'm getting here, guys. Okay, we got 2 cards. We'll take 2 cards for the story here, and we'll go from there. Please talk to me about healing from the past, because there is a situation in your life that stems from your past situation. Okay, please talk to me about healing from the past. Something where you feel that you could have done better, maybe, or possibly you have not got the right result. It can be anything for anyone, right? So you have to rework on something. Or it also could be somebody is telling you something. You have to welcome the change. Don't shrug the change off, right? Don't disown the decision of somebody in your life or of some situation here, is what they are talking about. Okay, we'll see. The 4 of Swords. So in the month of January, you could be taking some time out. You could be taking some vacation, maybe, for some of you. You could be taking some time out from your everyday routine, right? But there could be a lot of solo time, solo energy for you, Leo, where you could be resting. Yeah, Three of Swords and strength. Yeah, you could be taking some time out to regain back your health and your vitality here as well from a situation that has caused you a lot of pain in your life, Leo. A lot of pain, and you need to heal from that situation, you know. And it's a situation that have been caused or has been caused by people who are closely linked with you. You know, that could be your children, could be your parents, could be somebody you love in your life, right? It could be anybody. Um, Somebody with whom there has been a lot of problems, which is where you need time to heal from that situation in order to make a new change or take a new decision, maybe in your life around this portion in time, is also what I'm getting, Leo. Okay, but we'll see. We'll check. We'll go towards the clarification now. Now, with Welcome the New, you got the Star, the Ten of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, so, excuse me. So, the Sun is your energy here, you know, where you're finding it difficult to move forward towards a situation in your life to renew your health, your vitality, and even towards your future story. Something that is stopping you is the Ten of Swords. Excuse me. The Ten of Swords is where it is too much of pain. Too much of pain where you need to, when some of you are going through a lot of mental pain here. You know, and mental pain is something that you don't discuss openly, you don't tell people freely, but it's there. It's there within you where you feel extremely, you know, it's like an energy where you don't want to wake up in the morning, because it's like if you wake up in the morning, you start to rethink and rework, and the pain comes back, right? So you are feeling kind of sick and tired of that situation, and you reach the you know, it's like you have reached the rock bottom of that story. You can't take any more of this situation. You can't. So somewhere you have to call it quits, is what I'm getting. Somewhere you have to tell yourself that enough is enough. I don't need this in my life. I don't want it, because it's a situation where you're feeling extremely tired of this situation as well, right? Where your energy is completely drained. You are, you know, it's time for you to leave that and let the sun rise back in your life. Let the happiness come back. Because some of you, you know, you're not feeling happy at all. There is no happiness in yourself, and all you can think about or all you're experiencing is the pain from where the star. You need to heal from that situation. You need to detach yourself and let your happiness come back in your life, is what they're telling you, right? Because it's time for that absolution. It's time for that pain to leave you. Now, it's up to you, Leo, whether you want to leave it or not, but that's what your guidance is telling you here, right? It's time to be optimistic again. It's time to detach yourself from that situation and to welcome a change of your own situation in your life here, right? And let's see what the clarifiers have to say. But this is a very clear-cut, open message for you right in the beginning, in the month of January. Please talk to me about the star. So you probably have a lot of painful memories. For some of you, you know, for some of you, that memory is still very much giving you a lot of pain. You're not being able to get over that situation. You know, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety today has caused you a lot of pain. And you're at the at the rock bottom. You've reached the pit of that story. It's gone, you know, that's it. You don't have an 11th sword in the tarot deck, right? So with the star, you get the Knight of Cups. That's what they're saying. It's time for you to follow your heart. There is a hope, there is a faith, and there is a purpose in your life, guys. And you need to work on that energy. You need to get out of a situation, detach yourself from a situation that is not making you happy at all. And it's bringing in a lot of burden, lot of stress. It's up, excuse me, sometimes it's causing you so much of pain that, like I said, you don't even want to wake up in the morning. You're feeling that tired. You're feeling that kind of a drain in your energy level, because every time the memories come back, it's very logical energy, right? So it's a sword energy. So it's got something to do with your mind. So everything that tumbles back into you is the memory of your past, of something that has happened in your life, and you are feeling extremely sad about that whole situation. There could be a lot of nostalgia at this point that you are going through, and you're not being able to detach yourself emotionally from those kind of memories that you have in your life, right? Please talk to me about the Ten of Swords. So this is the time, that they are saying, yeah, the Ace of Swords. It's a time to begin something new, to get a clarity. You will get a clarity. You will get a breakthrough, but you have to allow yourself to detach yourself. See, the moment you can detach yourself from that painful memory, painful nostalgia, pain, a lot of things that come back to you as a part of your painful process, right? And that could be also very, very emotionally dominated with your analytical mind. When you're feeling that lonely, you're feeling sad, you're feeling extremely depressed about some situation of the past that concerns your memory. So until you can detach yourself and follow your heart desire, which is your purpose in life, you will not be able to get the clarity. So for you to bring that clarity back into your life, yeah, the Hermit, see, you have to take time out. You have to give yourself plenty of time in order to withdraw yourself from that painful memory and revitalize yourself, reorganize yourself once again, Leo. Please talk to me about the Sun, because, if you don't do that, unless you can do that, guys, you will not be able to work with your energy, right? You will not be able to feel happy. You will not be able to bring back that sunshine in your life. So you need to bring back your own strength, your own vitality, your own energy, right? And for which you get the Ten of Wands. Yeah, see? There is so much of pressure, so much of burden that is on you. That is on you. You have to detach, cut it off, and bring back the clarity of what is important to you in your life, the world. Yeah, that's what they're saying. End it. Stop it. Complete that process in the month, in the month of January, the Knight of Wands, right? Because you need to work on this energy. You need to be brave. You need to be brave. You have to get back your bravery and your courage in here. Because you're feeling so emotionally and mentally low here, Leo, that you will not be able to work with your energy otherwise. Right? You have to take the challenge. This could be a challenge for you. But you have to be adventurous. You have to give yourself that, the push. Right? You have to tell yourself that you can do it. You can, if you want to, very honestly speaking. But it's up to you, again, like what you want to think and how you want to do it. But if you can really focus on this situation. You can do it. That's what they're saying here. Welcome the new, please. So this is a situation that you have to understand, that you have to complete, and for which you need a lot of courage too. You have to keep your patience as well. Please talk to me about welcome the new. You have to keep your patience and, work with your courage. Work with your courage, the wheel. Yeah. There is a turning point. There is a turning point, Leo, but it's up to you if you want to use this energy in the month of January for your own benefit. Very honestly speaking here. Okay, please talk to me about the Knight of Cups, because it's truly that energy, that where you are forcing yourself and stopping yourself from moving forward because, of the pressure, the burden that you have assumed, you have taken hold of. So unless you can release that energy, unless you can let it go, you won't be able to do what you want. So you have to put on it's all about your attitude with the Knight of Cups. It's all about your attitude, right? What kind of an attitude you are going to take in here. It's all about your attitude, how independently you can handle your attitude well. It's very important for you. It's all about the way your attitude is towards your future, basically. Please talk to me about the Ace of Swords. Yeah, see, home and firefly. So there is a new spark that will come, right? Something that concerns your shelter, your home, your belongings. You are being very much drawn to something in your life, towards some kind of stability, right? And there is a lot of inner soul spark to get that done. But this is where the Ace of Swords, this is where you have to be, you want to be successful. You want to achieve that kind of safety, comfort, something that belongs to you, your roots. There is an exceptional part of the story where you want it from your soul. You want some kind of stability here. So again, with the Ace of Swords, you will realize how much you're drawn to this energy, how much you want it, right? But again, it's up to you. Your attitude. That will get you or you will lose it, right? So, so there is something in your life that you want as a part of your stability, very much. Where you want probably a good home, a shelter, family, situation, right? And there is a lot of chemistry, lot of magnetism here, something from your soul that you are really wanting that to happen, right? Or you probably want to leave something and move towards something else. That also could be a part of the story. You want to put up boundaries in your life, right? And you want to move towards something that is more attractive. It can be anything for anyone, right? But clouds, but there is that part of indecision. So for that clarity to come, you need to be very clear about the situation here. And it's your attitude, what you want in life, what you want to bring back towards your own future, towards your own self. Right? So you probably have to leave something in order to bring back something for where you're feeling more drawn towards. It also could be that you're feeling drawn towards something different in your life. Not something that you are where you are already there, but you want to bring something different, maybe. in here. Please talk to me about the firefly here. Ball and chain. Yeah. See, this is the problem, Leo. This is the problem, stars. Yeah. You want to do something different. Okay, let me put it like that. You want to move towards a different story in your life. From all that pain and all that story that you're going through, you will find a clarity, you will find a reasoning, the right reasoning towards that clarity to be successful, because this concerns, so whatever you are trying for concerns something that you have in your life already, which is a part of your home, a part of your roots, a part of your belonging, a part of your tradition, home, whatever that story, where probably you need to put boundaries now, because you are being drawn towards something different in your life. Your soul is wanting something different. Let me put it that way. But ball and chain, but there is some kind of emotional baggage that is holding you back from moving towards something different in your life, Leo. And it's all up to the providence what they want to give you now, or how they want to give it to you, right? So you have to close a part of your deal here for that new beginning. Please talk to me about the Ten of Wands, the World card, and the Knight of Wands. So you could be feeling that impatient energy, yeah, it's a perfect timing. There is a divine timing here, Leo. There is a divine timing that will help you, but where you feel stuck, you're not being able to move, towards some commitment in your life that you want to go towards. Excuse me. Right? So, but there is some divine timing at work for you. Please talk to me about the moves. So you have to maintain a very cool, collected, and composed attitude in your life at this moment to be powerful and resourceful as well. To be more creative on this story. Or you can depend on somebody who you think is a problem solver, who is very resourceful. Third party. Yeah, because there are people around you that you have to cross, right? So you need somebody like the raccoon, somebody who is a problem solver, somebody who can ask questions, somebody who is creative, is an entrepreneur, very clever, excuse me guys, very resourceful, right? So there is somebody you might have to ask for help, and where you probably feel that you don't want to, because you could be, your attitude could be that, no, I can independently handle the situation. But in this case, you might want that help here. That's what they're saying, Leo. You might have to take help from somebody in your life. Right? Please talk to me about the wheel. So there is something new, where you have to introduce that part of the story, the Fool. Yeah. In order to move past all the barriers that you're feeling in your life at this point in time, to take that leap of faith, right? To take that leap of faith, grasshopper. So you will probably have to be very cool and collected, composed if you're going to ask for help, right? Because there could be somebody in your life who could be possibly just like the raccoon, who can help you to move past this situation and take that leap of faith towards your future. But again, your attitude is whether you want that help or you don't want that help to welcome anything new in your life. Right? So, yeah, so that is what they're saying here. But again, there is a perfect timing. That is also working towards the story. So you also have to wait for that perfect timing in order to resolve this issue, to move past the situation here, right? Let's move into the decisions. With decisions, you have the Chariot, the Fool, the King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So there is a pause here, right? You are being enlightened. Because this is a big decision in your life as well, right? It could be a big decision in your life. So you could be pausing. You could be, thinking it very, using your emotional intelligence here is what I'm getting. You're using your emotional intelligence to think about the situation here. Because, excuse me, guys. Because it could be that you are a rebel without a cause, and somebody could be, prompting you to take that leap of faith, right? Somebody could be telling you to get out of a difficult emotional situation and move towards your own story. So you could be coming in contact with that energy here, Leo, which is going to be extremely tempting here. Somebody who wants you to take a start, a new leap of faith. Somebody who is giving you the direction, who is showing you the way. But it's up to you if you want to take onto the driver's seat and walk towards the new situation. It's a decision in your life, right? Which is where you have paused yourself, or you will be pausing yourself, repressing your emotions, on this particular thing, but being emotionally intelligent enough and using your emotional intelligence, which also includes your logical common sense, right? Which also includes your logical common sense to think about this situation, because there could be information that you need time to process for this decision here. Because somebody could be welcoming you into a new situation here, right? You could get that where you want to take that leap of faith. You want to move forward. You want to do it. Please talk to me about the Chariot. So you could be getting a new offer from somebody who is like, come on, we can do that. It's a new situation. It's a new adventure. Let's move. Let's do it. That kind of a situation, the Nine of Swords. But the thing is over here is that situation is a little stressful for you as well, right? And you could be thinking about this situation and not sleeping well in the night for some of you. There could be a lot of guilt and anxiety attached with this new decision here for you as well, Leo, in the month of January, right? Because this offer could be very tempting for you. Somebody who is very carefree, who is a light, who could be a light worker, who could be a free spirit, could be telling you, don't sit in that energy. Let's move. But that kind of a situation can cause you some stress as well. Please talk to me about the Fool, because you might have to consider a lot of options towards that new leap of faith, right? Page of Coins, yeah. When you have to, you want to manifest, somebody could be telling you, come on, let's do something new. Let's start something new, but you have to listen to your intuition, right? The Ace of Cups, to bring in some new fulfillment, emotional fulfillment in yourself. Somebody could be telling you, come on, let's manifest something new. Let's do something new. Let's start something new. And that could be making you feel a little bit anxious because you want to do it. But again, there is a lot of emotion attached with that story, is also what I'm getting. That could be a part of your guilt, your anxiety as well. So that is where you will pause. You will pause and you will reflect on your decision here. Please talk to me about the King of Cups. You might want to reflect on that decision as well, Leo, because it will not be an easy task for you, though you want to do it, is what I'm getting. King of Cups. Though you want to do it, but again, the thing is over here is, can you? Right? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Right? So you could be scared of something. You could be scared of being deceived here. Maybe what you're thinking is that somebody is being too promising in your life. Somebody is showing you too many good things. Somebody is telling you, come on, let's do this. Let's start something. Be very original. Some of you could be getting new offer for some new innovation, some new technological part, something to do with your work as well. But the future is unknown. You could be on the point of starting something new in your life as part of your work, as part of your career. But then you are scared, if you are going to be deceived. Or if you can move out of an energy where, if you can sneak out of a situation maybe, where you don't want to be in that situation anymore, and which will require some amount of deceit in your own self too, Leo. That also could be a part of the story. So you could be worried about that situation as to how you can do it. Right? Which means that you might have to be a trickster here for some of you. Then you might have to end up tricking something or some situation here, Seven of Cups. So you have to choose your options very carefully here, guys. Because the first thing that could hit you is, okay, I can do it. I can play the trickster. I can be sly, right? I can be a little bit deceitful. But then universe is saying, it's okay if you think like that at this point, but you have also to consider your options before you jump into that situation here. Right? Please talk to me about the Hanged Man. So you might be thinking that you have to be emotionally intelligent in order to do something like that as well. In order to be sneaky. Excuse me. So yeah, Spirit is saying that's okay, but if you're thinking like that, or your thinking is tuned towards that energy, but again, consider all options here. Please talk to me about the Hanged Man. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, and this could be because, you're feeling that pain. You want to quickly escape from that situation, right? You want to quickly escape from that situation. So you could be thinking that it is an easy way out. It's an easy way out. You don't have to stick in that situation anymore, and if you can do something quickly, why not? So your thinking could be in that situation here. But you have to, you have to hear your intuition here, guys, before you take a decision here. Please talk to me about the decisions. Because you could be feeling that energy, right? Yeah, the Five of Wands. Because there could be a lot of drama. So that is where you're probably thinking if you can sneak out of that situation in order to avoid that drama. right? But over here, that's what universe is saying, that because you're going through so much of stress and pain in your life at this point in time, it doesn't mean that you can take an escape route, or you should take an escape route. That's what they are trying to tell you here, right? You should consider your options before you take the decision here because of the pain, right? And the pain is serious pain here, is what I'm getting, guys. So you have to be emotionally wise, emotionally intelligent. Don't just rush into a decision because you feel the need for it. Please talk to me about the Nine of Swords. So you have to be very careful. You have to give it a good thought. Do some research of what is not known to you. Try to understand where you want to go and what you're going into before you take the call. So just because you are in a lot of pain, you could be very vulnerable here, Leo, as well. So anybody who tells you anything, you might just want to take it because you could feel very vulnerable here. So that's where they are telling you no. There could be an internal and external conflict of this decision as well that you will have to face. There could be a lot of drama, external drama, and it also could be an internal conflict before you take the decision. So you could be feeling very vulnerable. When you feel helpless, when you feel vulnerable, don't take a quick decision on that. You have to be emotionally smart and intelligent in order to look at it, in order to understand more, or else you could land yourself into some serious problems. That's what they're saying here, right? So research, work on something that somebody is telling you. Just don't listen and jump into it. Look through look through it. Do yourself a favor. Learn to read the finer prints. Learn to read between the lines as well. Okay, so with the Nine of Swords, you get confidence. So they're saying, keep your strength, keep your resilience. You might want your freedom here from a situation, but believe in your power and trust yourself, trust your resilience. Have confidence that things will eventually work out for your best benefit. Okay, please talk to me about the Page of Coins. But you have to work on this energy. That's what, that somebody tells you something, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Don't get into it right away without knowing, without studying the details of that situation. Yeah, High Priestess. Right? Work with your inner knowing. Work with your subconscious energy. Work with your subconscious energy. Work with your intuition. Yeah, see the Magician here. Mercury, right? With regards to communication, with regards to being resourceful, work with your subconscious mind. Look into all the details very carefully. Listen and hear your intuition. Don't be a fool to jump into anything that comes in your way, right? Please talk to me about the Seven of Swords. Because this is a deceptive energy I'm getting here, right? Yeah, see the cyclical side. The eagle. You have to. It's going to be a challenge for you. It's going to be a challenge for you to escape that situation wherever you are in, right? Where you want to be sneaky and quickly move past that situation, but don't do it. Get a clear perspective first. Hear your intuition, get a clear perspective of what you want to do. Look into your past, see your present, and think about your future. before you challenge your own status quo, before you move in a different direction in your life. So that's what they're saying. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry to move just because you're going through a lot of pain. Take your time here. Have patience. Know your power. Know your inner power. Understand yourself better. Think about it clearly. And the more you hear your intuition, the more clear your vision will be towards what you want to do, how you want to make your move, where you want to go. What is the next best opportunity in your life that is coming up in here, right? So work on that energy, guys. Please talk to me about the 10 of Swords. Yeah, magnifying glass. Yeah, see? That's what they're saying. Examine the finer prints. Read through the lines. Read through the lines. Don't do something just because you are feeling extremely bad and sad. That energy is there that you want to do something quickly. It's not an antidote. It's not an Advil that you can take and cure the pain quickly. There is no quick fix. That's what they are trying to tell you here, right? There is no quick fix in here. So you have to really take your time and do a lot of research and hear your intuition to get a clear vision before you challenge your own status quo. Don't just move because somebody is tempting you to move. That's what I'm getting here more so. Trust yourself. Please talk to me about the 5 of Wands. Beaver, right? Making dreams real. You want to make dreams real. But you have to be determined because there could be a lot of things, this internal and external conflict, right? There could be a lot of things that can work against you if you don't make the right plan here. So keep working on your plan. Be persistent. Be persistent. Because you do have dreams. You want to make the dreams real. But again, if you don't work with your fine prints before you do anything, then you can end up sabotaging your own dreams. But be persistent towards your situation. Don't give up, right? Because things might work against you as you're trying to move towards something different in your life, and that's a decision. But again, keep your determination on. Trust yourself. Know yourself well. That's what they are telling you here. Know yourself well before you actually take a call on your own situation in life. Because you could be a rebel without a cause. You might not just want to think. You might no, I don't want to think. I want to go. I want to do this. I want to do that. If you think like that, then again, you will not be successful. So if you really want to be successful here, you need to work smart, Leo. You need to work smart, okay? Healing from the past, right? You get the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and Justice. Yeah. So you haven't got justice. You haven't got justice with a situation in your life that involves people, a community, your family, where there is a cooperation. You haven't probably got any kind of cooperation from your family, from your friends, from anybody. Where you have been alone, fighting the whole situation by yourself. And that today you feel is not justice for you. You feel it's been unfair for you, Leo. And this is where you have to heal from the past in here. Okay, please talk to me about the 3 of Pentacles. So there is a lack of cooperation in your life where you have been fighting the whole situation by yourself, right? And there is a lot of reserve strength in you that you have, Leo. But again, the thing is that having reserve strength doesn't mean that you have not been wounded. But you have been a warrior. You have been hanging on for your justice, but justice has to come to you, right? So you feel that whatever has happened to you, you need to heal from that situation where you have been fighting this whole scene by yourself, right? With the Three of Pentacles, you get the moon in the reverse. So there has been some kind of fear situation on this story, right? And this is where they're saying, let go of that fear. Let go of that terror, that other people could have been terrorizing you. Where other people have not cooperated, you have done all the work by yourself, and yet they have given you a hard time, right? Which is what they're telling you. Wherever you have been emotionally attached to that situation too, right? This is again your inner knowing. You have to let that go. You have been guarding a lot of secret in here about the situation, that you haven't received that cooperation or that support from people that you would have liked to have, Leo. Right? And this is where you have been not telling people about the situation. You have been keeping it under covers. You haven't told anybody about this situation, but you have been fighting this whole situation by yourself, right? By yourself. So you are tired of that. You are tired. You can no longer hold on to that situation anymore, and you're feeling completely, brutally, tired here, fatigued, exhausted with life, and yet you are the hero, yet you are the warrior, yet you are holding on to that, the ninth wand. Please talk to me about the Nine of Wands, because you want justice now, and that's what you're fighting for, right? You want justice. So that's what they're saying. If your subconscious mind, right? You have to clear your subconscious mind. You have to let that fear go. You have to let that emotional, see here, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is all in your head. This is all in the toxicity that you have been holding on, and you have been fighting fighting against the toxicity all by yourself. The Ace of Cups that has drained your emotions today, right? Where you haven't got any kind of support, and yet you had been guarding that secret. You had not been asking for help. You had not been talking about it. You have been fighting it, yet you felt all imprisoned in a very toxic situation in your life, from where you want justice because you feel this is unjustful for you. Please talk to me about justice here. So this is a situation, guys, that you are coming to understand that you have to heal from the past and bring justice to your own self here. Page of Cups, yeah. You have to bring back justice emotionally. Emotionally, you have to feel happy again, right? The King of Swords. And this could be somebody telling you that enough is enough. Enough is enough. Clear yourself. Clear yourself. Bring back justice in your own life. Start to feel, you have to start to experience a new surge of happiness, a new surge of emotion. And somebody could be telling you that here with the Page of Cups. Somebody could be telling you enough is enough. Do things to change yourself. Heal from the past. Please talk to me, healing from the past. Right? So somebody could be giving you that message here. The Eight of Coins, yeah. And keep your mind open. Work towards your future. Learn something new. Understand that situation. Open your mind. From that Eight of Swords to the Eight of Coins. Open your mind. Keep your mind open. Don't close your mind in here. Because if you keep your mind closed, King of Wands. You could be having a mentor, a guide, somebody who could be telling you, keep your mind open. Learn to do something new. Don't keep yourself so enclosed in a situation where you will not be able to move. So you need to let that energy go, where you have been guarding a lot of secrets about a situation in your life that you haven't spoken about. You haven't told anybody. You haven't declared the truth. Please talk to me about the moon in the reverse. It's a very subconscious energy of your emotions, right? The grasshopper and the emperor, right? Take the initiative to move forward now. Take the initiative to take a leap of faith now. Bring back your own prosperity. That's very important. Be independent by yourself. Think about your own situation. Think about you as your own leader in your own life, Leo. Be very assertive, right? Yeah, see, third party. Yeah, against people. And the Three of Pentacles. In order to do that, you have to be the initiator. You have to be very energetic, very active. You have to take back your power from those people with whom you have not been happy, or you are not happy there anymore. Please talk to me about the Eight of Swords. And yet you kept quiet about the whole situation. You haven't spoken about it because you have been fighting with your reserve strength, thinking, oh, this will kind of go away one day. But no, it's the more you are fighting that, the more entrapped you are in your mind. Because your mind is not open to receiving anything new because you're very tired here. You see what is happening? Yeah, the boss. Right? So you have to take charge of your own situation, guys. Of your own benefits, of your own finances. You have to be very, very muscular and strong in this situation to get out of this toxicity. You have to. The mountain. Yeah, because there is a lot of barriers still there. And in order for you to fight that barrier and get out of that situation, you have to be very strong. Very, very strong. Let's talk to me about the Page of Cups. Yeah, the fox. Yeah, because see, somebody is over here. That people who are there in your life, they are very cunning, they are very deceitful, they are very sly, they are very crafty here. So somebody who is stopping you from your own justice is doing that because of their own self-interest, guys. Right? So you have to be very strong to overcome that situation here and bring justice to your own self. Right? So you have to work very, very, you have to be very, very muscular here. You have to use your muscle power too, if need be. If need be. Right? So yeah, please talk to me about the Eight of Coins. In order to open your mind and overcome that, yeah, see, true north. Yeah, think positive, guys. Make your plan. That will, allow you, yeah, see, metamorphosis. There is a change, to heal from the past situation, to reinvent yourself, to get out of that situation and work towards your own way, your own path, your own true north. You have to keep your mind open towards making new plans. But before you do that, guys, you have to get out of the situation for yourself by being very muscular, by taking the leadership role and being the energetic leader here. Okay, so you have to use your muscle power. You have to show them your other side of your personality, right? So you have to do that very, very, because this is an energy that is working against you. And they are working against you is not because of anything, because they are very sly, cunning, and crafty. So they will try to stop you from moving towards your own happiness, your own justice in your life, where you have to fight that energy in order to get out of that trapped situation for yourself, Leo. Okay, so in the month of January, it's going to be a little bit exciting for you as well, is what I'm getting. But again, look into the energy, check yourself, understand yourself, think wise, think clearly, hear your intuition, know your power, right? Before you do anything, look into the fine prints and important details in your life. Okay, so enjoy this reading, guys. Until I see you once again, till then, take care. Goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.